Am I going to get emotionally invested in this bag of Lego? Yes, very much so, because it's my Bionicle collection. It's most of it. And it's in a 2.5 liter or 2.5 gallon or something. It's in a big IKEA bag. You can tell that because it does say IKEA up there. But basically it's a large zip top bag full of Bionicle. There are select, I believe, 2 Bionicle sets from my childhood that are not in here. One is the like giant 4-armed golden guy. And there should be another very tall one of similar stature to him that's on here. And then I also have this. This is a Happy Meal Bionicle Mari toy Toa Naparu. Yeah, so I got him sealed still, so we might do a review on that someday. But I'm gonna pull some pieces out here. We'll talk about them real quick, and kind of what this video is going to be. Here's some legs. That looks like a something. These are all G1 Bionicle. Here's most of a Baraki. He's still got his rubber bands. They're a lot looser than they used to be. And he doesn't have his mask. Oh, you know what? I bet my masks aren't in here. The teeny little masks I used for a lot of things, because they've got a stud connection is the thing that holds the Bionicle's mask to its face. So, speaking of, here's a mask. This is the green one. This is one of my, this one's not my favorite, but that's a stud. That's a Lego stud if you didn't know. And I don't have anything that'll just connect to it easily. Here's a 1x1. So yeah, you can just connect things like that and then connect a Bionicle mask onto the underside, so it studs not on top. But yeah, here's this guy. I loved those power worms that were in the back of these. These are Baraki. These are Rashai. Look at my good knowledge. I'm gonna try and pull out some like actual pieces of something. Ooh, is that the golden? I believe that's Galley, or from the first Toas. That's the golden one. It's the pearl gold. Really nice looking water mask. Here we go. This one's one of my absolute favorites. And it's the Miami Dolphins teal color, but it's the same as the green one. That's the green first wave of Toas things. And I also found one of those these things. That's also a stud again. It's a little bit harder to use because it's very shallow, but it'll connect onto a stud. But I love these. These are rubbery, and they do a flicking attack. If you can aim it, you can kind of flick them off and do a thing. Very cool. Here's another one. Oh, geez. That piece just bounced off forever. I don't know where the hell it was. I think it was just a 3-length thing. So this is him. This is this guy's arms and stuff attached, but he's the I assume black is earth, brown is rock. So he's got a mask in here, and these are the small rubber masks. They're rubber again, stud connection, and then you would flick them out though by like flicking the eyes and then doing a whole, and they fly off. Very cool. I don't know any of these guys' names though, their proper names. This one should have the attack motion, but I think it's because he's rolled up in this way that he can't move his head. And honestly, nope. No? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're holding these things. He's got a pew pew attack. And then go back in. The whole thing, like, is so yeah. Anyways, he unfolds. He's got legs and arms. And how do I get this to go back together? As a cool horror story is that I do know that a lot of OG Bionicle collector boys, and girls, I guess, but do complain that their ball joints break. And that's a thing that I'm looking forward to happening. cracks in the ball joints and certain pieces specifically. Okay, well, I can't remember how to get him to fold up good again. So he's not going to, I guess. Well, that's great. So let's move on to something else. Oh, damn. I want to say that's Patu something. It's the brown one. He's the Rock Bionicle from Gen 1, but I have made a modification because his I've taken out the gears. I didn't like the gears in mine typically, but he would have been upside down body so that he could do a kicking maneuver with his big feet, and he should have a mask somewhere. Oh geez, a disc, a power disc. Okay, so we got one of these guys. So this is a fully complete Toa. He's a much later generation though, and he's supposed to have that disc in his gun here, and then the gun goes on his hand. And he's also got a thing. And again, he would have had a gear on the back here, but I've removed it. And he's about the size of Jin Urso for comparison. And then he's a good bit taller, out of frame taller, and like his legs are almost as tall as the original G1 toys. Speaking of, oh, and geez, it looks like he's in working condition even. I probably put him back together from my child because I know I took off of his gears, but he's got Tahoe, Chevy Tahoe. He's got that good fire sword. Let me tilt this up just a little bit for you guys. Look at that menacing robot face. That good robot action. Now, interesting, I think... I don't know if that belongs there. I want to say that denotes that he's a girl on an OG Bionicle. Could be wrong. And look, I found his mask. It's the red, super iconic mask. There we go. Absolute Chad with his machine gun hand and his fire sword. Wow. Anything else in here cool? Oh, I have a silver one of his masks. Cool. Just gonna dig around for another minute here. Oh! Speaking of Bionicle Happy Meal toys, I have this guy. I wonder if is this green mask his, maybe? Yeah, that looks about right. They can take one of these discs, you slide it in their hand, and they can... Oh. Yeah, you can hurl it away. Mediocre posability. Just that face. It looks pained. That looks about right. Just gonna dig through here for another second, see if I see anything else real cool. No. Here's another bug. Like that one. It's kind of a pearl green. Oh, and it's a marble down to lime green. Okay, well, I think you can see another bug in here. I had like 6 of this guy. He's the purple one, so he would have been the Earth version of that other guy. I had like 6 of him because my McDonald's never got other ones, and I went a dozen times. Like, here's another one. He probably should exist outside of the bag. Yeah, so I think we called the video here, guys. I think that's it. We still have a sizable bag of parts, so maybe I'll do some kind of Bionicle mock. I definitely thought I had more, but looking through it, this is most of them. This is definitely most of them. Anyways, what was his helmet? His mask should be in here, right? It's got to be a purple or black. It might not be. See a lot more purple legs. And that's a kicking mechanism from the brown one. Patu. That's rough. That's real rough. Anyways, we'll be done. Yeah, I'll probably clean up one of these guys and keep him around. Oh, look, he's a double fist in action. Pew, 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 pew. That's the double throwy arms, because he should have one. This should have punchy arm. Yeah. Ranged and melee boys. Heck yeah. Love these little guys. These are probably some of the best. Best is a hard word, but very good Bionicle at the very least. So yeah, we're gonna have an automatic video over here. Subscribe on Tahoe. And then over here is another video that I will handpick for you. Look at his eyes glowing. Damn, that's intimidating and cool. Good job, Lego.